Publish into stall 8, widest of all. They're all in. They're off. The Betting.Betfair Ascendant Stakes came away to a fairly clean line. Nobody that anxious to press on early. Bourbon Blues in the purple and white has a very small lead to the nose-banded Tail Gunner Joe out wide, beginning to work over. Bow Echo closest to the rail going into the turn. The yellow and black Spotted Silks racing upsides Glacius. And then back to Shayham in the black and red. Midnight Echo just edging past Shayham, and Publish, pink cap for Will Buick, put to sleep at the back of the field as they bear left-handed and complete 3 furlongs. And the pace being set by Bourbon Blues and Christophe Soumillon, with Tail Gunner Joe sitting right on his tail and Bow Echo a half length away in third. Glacius, the white and red on the cap, just shading fourth to Midnight Echo in a turquoise jacket. And then Shayham and Publish at the back of the field, as this time they spurn the inside running rail and drift centre to near side through halfway. Bourbon Blues being taken on by Tail Gunner Joe. One from the left, Glacius, further left, Shayham on the move. Bow Echo on the right being eased into it and slipstreamed by Midnight Echo. Publish has now been pulled to the extreme left of the group. Pink cap asked to close. Moving on down towards the last quarter mile. It's here that Bow Echo has moved through to lead. Publish on the left, though, launching a challenge. Glacius, the red and white, coming through between them with Shayham. Moving on down towards the last furlong. Bow Echo, Publish, though, coming over the top, beginning to charge home. These two now moving on together. Publish leaning left. Bow Echo rallying pluckily under pressure. Wants it more. And up the line, Bow Echo edges out Publish. Shayham is back in third. Glacius in fourth.
Yeah, it's a good performance. Bow Echo, 2 from 2 in a short career. A double for Lunar Sheikh Mohammed Abid on this Saturday afternoon at Haydock Park. George Boughey trains Billy Loughnane on board. Beats Publish. Looked like he was going to come through to swoop to win. And then he's second for John Thady, Gosden and William Buick, and Shayham third for Carl Burke and Clifford Lee.
Yeah, it's a classy performance, isn't it? And the first two in the market coming a few lengths clear of another debut winner. So we've got unexposed horses very much to the fore here. The horses that had more experience and brought ratings into the race all well beaten off. And I think the most likeable aspect about Bow Echo's performance, obviously he's travelled well through the race and to the front, but when he then looks vulnerable, to have found again, as he's challenged and shown that attitude that he can dig in and he's not just a horse that does all of his work on the bridle. He's been headed, he's fought back. Now there might be an element of Publish throwing it away a little bit by the same token, and you could maybe take a slightly negative view of the way that he's hung and carried himself, as well as being positive about the way the winner's fought back. But certainly the winner has a lot of ability. Watching it again, I do think that the runner-up's given him a second chance.
I agree. Different rides. Bow Echo got sort of track position, sort of nice slot down towards the inside. William Buick dropped the Son of Kingman in. He was keen to come middle stand set up the home straight, William, wasn't he?
He was, and he's made a big move. In fairness to Publish, he has done a lot of work to quicken up from the back of the field near side, and he's put in a couple of rapid furlongs to be able to quicken through down that near side and get himself into a half length or so lead at one point of the race. So it could be that he's kind of had to use his petrol up a little bit earlier, and the race went more evenly for Bow Echo. He's been able to do things more on an even keel, but yeah, two obviously talented horses, and more horses in behind that the likes of Shayham's connections and Glacius's connections, they're going to be really pleased with their runs at a very early stage of their career. But you can see Billy Loughnane always in the box seat really position, tracking the pace, nice and relaxed. He was closer up than he was at Newbury last time out. He's jumped out of the stalls better, given himself a better track position. This is the moment now from the 3 furlong pole where Publish starts to open up on the near side, and he's obviously, as I say, quickened up smartly to come right through from the back and get himself into the lead briefly.
Yeah, and just here the Son of Kingman, Publish, and William Buick's quickly at his whip into his left hand, his correct hand, but yeah, he still wants to go that way.
It's just there, isn't it, where he half lets himself down a bit. Now it's early stages obviously of his career, a horse that's still entitled to be improving and get better with experience, but he definitely just hung towards his rival and then didn't quite fully go through with it once he was in front.
Okay, but it's Bow Echo well entered up, 2 from 2 in a short career. Let's tied up the full result for the Betting.Betfair Ascendant Stakes. Boughey is now 2 from 2 in his short career. Billy Loughnane once again on board after winning the Ascendant Stakes. That was smooth. Well done.
Yeah, he's a very nice horse. He won comfortably first time up and showed a good attitude to battle back today.
He looked more tractable maybe than the runner-up. He looked like he was going to swoop by to win, but you got a lovely position. He relaxed. He looked straightforward.
Yeah, he's got a great mind. He's asleep going around in the paddock, and I was a little bit worried. He was very, very relaxed today going in the gates, but when he jumps out, he gets into game mode and yeah, did it well.
And you beat the right horse used to the favourite and second favourite, well clear for the rest. They ride a tidy little race.
Yeah, we didn't go very fast, but we picked up well from 3 furlongs from home, and yeah, rode like a nice race.
Do you think he's a sort of a maturity horse, a due horse? Do you hold him in that sort of regard?
Yeah, I think he's obviously done nothing wrong to date, and I was really pleased with him today. It's the first time he's ever been off the bridle today, so he's going to only learn off that, and he's going to have some high targets set now.
Ground, would you be worried about going on easier ground or not really?
He obviously handles this ground very well. He's got a good turn of foot, but I think it'd be worth a shot trying it to see what happens.
It's exciting, lots of winners for you and George, but to get potentially a very smart horse.
Yeah, it's very exciting. He's a lovely horse, and it's great to be able to ride him. And thanks to the owner and George for letting me keep the ride on him.
Absolutely. We'll wish you all the best with him. Very well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.